and was proven wrong. Basically went home and there were all these messages and comments from people that had been at the show, and really getting to the heart of it, there were people saying, that Renee's story, that the story that we were telling, that it was also their story. And we heard from people who had lost loved ones to suicide. We heard from people who admitted that they were thinking about suicide. We heard from people who said that depression was something real for them, that was a place that they lived. We heard from other people who wrote in on behalf of loved ones. People who said, there's someone that I care about and I want to help them, but I don't know how. There's someone I care about and I want to help them, but I don't think they want my help. Other people were very honest in a different way and said, I don't know the first thing about these issues. I don't know why someone would want to hurt themselves. I don't know how someone could be in so much pain that they'd want to end their life. But maybe it's time that I learn about these things. And basically, I think we realized that night and over the last couple of years that we had stumbled upon a conversation that felt really significant. That maybe these were things that affected people all over the world, but for some reason these were things that no one really wanted to talk about. We've learned that these are issues that are difficult and they're confusing. And yet in the face of that, it's something that's tremendously hopeful, that depression is something treatable. We've heard from young people in 40 different countries, and we've learned that these are not American issues, that these are not white issues, these are not emo issues, these are issues that affect people. These are issues of humanity. We've learned that here in the US specifically, that millions of people struggle with depression, that untreated depression is the leading cause of suicide, that for us in the room, suicide is the third leading cause of death, and maybe the most startling number is the idea that 2 out of 3 people who struggle with depression, they never get help, they walk through it alone. I think it just points to the stigmas that exist, to the sense of shame that kind of surrounds these things. And yet in the face of that, depression is very treatable. Words like counseling, words like treatment, something like a suicide hotline, these are actually words that can be really wonderful and really hopeful. And we hear from people every day who have devoted their lives to understanding these things and being part of the solution. We've just been put in a surprising place to talk about things people don't talk about, and just to say that we know that pain is real, but we believe in the face of that hope is real and that help is real. We talk a lot about this funny word, community, and we think it's just the idea that people need other people, that maybe you need the person you rode here in the car with, or the person that you're standing next to now, just that we weren't meant to do life alone. That something is better and something works better when we do life with others, when we invite people into our questions and our struggles and our fears and our dreams. And something happens when we do things that way. We think that everyone has a story. Everything that we're doing began with something small, with one life and one story. It's a privilege on behalf of the guys and on behalf of the tour to say that everyone in this room tonight has a story. And we believe that every story is important, that your family, the places you feel stuck, that all these things are significant and deserve attention. It's not just the guys on stage.